Okay, Lily, so I'm going to talk to you today about the sacrum and how it functions within the pelvis. So as you can see, this is the sacrum here, and it's a curved bone. So it's made of 5 fixed vertebrae, and then we've got the coccyx or the tailbone at the bottom here, and this is a model that's fixed, but actually there is actually a little joint there. So can you see the shape that we're talking? It's quite a curved shape. So this part here is where the spine sits on top of the sacrum, and even though it's the top of the sacrum, this is what we actually call the sacral base. So imagine we've got the spine on top, and then we've got the natural curves of the spine. So as you can see, we've got this curved shape, which then acts as a balance so that the spine remains in balance with the sacrum being curved. So if the sacrum was straight or flat, it wouldn't absorb the force and it just wouldn't function as it does do. So by being curved like that, it brings the weight over the base of the sacrum and makes it a very good force absorber. Okay, so what I want to do now is to just find these parts here on you, which are called our PSIS. So if you feel at the back, you have 2 bony bits. There's a pair of them. Yeah, can you feel those little bony bits? So if you're not sure whether you're there, just simply rotate and you should then feel it move. Are you feeling it move? Yeah? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at visualising the sacral base in our body. So we're going to place one hand at the front, one hand at the back, and visualise, as you can see there, that the sacral base is pretty much in the centre. Yeah? So what I want you to do is, if you feel the front and feel the back, and then visualise where that sacral base is in the centre of your hands, and then just simply do some pelvic tilting and just feel how you're staying very centred. Yeah? Yep. And then we can also rotate. As we rotate, we're still feeling quite grounded from that centre point, and then we can hitch up one side, hitch up the other, but we've still got that centre point. Yeah? Okay, what we're going to do now, keeping your hands there, we're just going to come up to standing, and I want you to keep that visualisation of where that centre point is, and then we're just going to have a little walk and feel that you're moving from your sacral base. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. So we can relax our hands now, and what we want you to do is to simply bend and then stand up, straightening the leg. So as you're bending, I want you to still feel that you're very centred from that sacral base. Yeah? Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Pelvis goes down as we bend, and as we straighten, the pelvis comes up. I want you to just visualise how your tailbone then just actually goes down and back away from you. So to feel this, if you want to just find your tailbone right at the bottom there, the coccyx, yeah, and then we're going to come up a little way just to this sort of outer edge of the sacrum. So if you can feel that part, yeah, and then we go into bending the knees and then straightening again. Notice what happens under your fingers. Are you feeling that some movement there? Yeah? Yeah. So you should feel that the base of the pelvis then just slightly widens as you drop down, so the tailbone comes down and back, and the sacrum is then moving. Yeah? Okay, so I want you to just take your hand like this, Lily. So we're just visualising the shape of the sacrum. And what we're going to do is, as we go down, bend the knees, we're going to come down and back with the sacrum as you go down. Yeah? And then as you come up, we're coming forward and up. Yeah? So down and back, forward and up. down and back, forward and up. So you just feel how the seat bones just come apart, the sacrum moves down and back. Yeah? You feeling that? Yeah? Good. Okay, so this is then all helping for us to understand how the pelvis and the sacrum is such a good force absorber. Okay.